All right, so he can fit a Paula Deen amount of eggs into his mouth.
I thought you were dead.
Sun out of your eyes and be yourselves.
Heard you were dead.
She's dead, wrapped in plastic.
That man's dead back there.
It was worse than dead. Must be dead. Is this a dead man, Doctor?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Roast Mortem Podcast. I am Tom.
I'm Travis.
Oh, I'm Cody.
I'm Chris.
Oh, who the fuck? How'd you get here?
Where is?
Hold on 1 second. This is staying in. But if you ever come on this podcast again, just interject like that, you're dead. Mike, you're
gonna
here.
fucking roast me next.
Mike, you're here. Say hello.
Hello, how's it going? It's Mike.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mike.
I'm on the couch. I'm not allowed to
No, you count.
You can count. And tonight we have a very special guest.
That guy.
Our buddy Chris.
Hello.
Now, Chris has a YouTube channel called Video Vomit and is a Twitch streamer, correct?
Yeah.
And he's a very sexual man.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
the kind of person we like to have on
Fits
the Roast Mortem
right
cast.
on.
So how's everyone's week going?
Good. I did things. I did video game things. I made them. I played them. I looked at them.
Jeez.
I smelled them.
All right. Fine.
It was boring.
Did you fuck a video game, dude?
A little bit. A little bit.
How about you, Chris? What'd you do this week?
Nothing.
Yeah, dog.
There we go.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, if you ever wonder what it's like to be a YouTube personality or a Twitch streamer,
We just work.
Just internet people.
and then
working.
we can't,
They're
we
working.
can't do anything we want.
that's true. Do whatever you want.
Guess what? I had like a really good time this week. So,
What'd you do?
2 days ago, I ate 3 hot dogs.
You ate 3 hot dogs?
I ate 3 hot dogs, and there was chili and cheese on top of it.
Very nice.
Then a little bit later, I puked all night. I was vomiting. I was bleh.
Was it the chili or the dog? Do you know?
I
What
think
color
it
was the puke?
I think it was the dog.
It was the
puke.
dog.
The puke was very.
You were the dog.
Chili
Yeah,
keeps.
I was the
it was
dog.
probably the dog.
Yeah,
You got a bad dog, dude?
I had a bad dog, but the diamond on the butt plug was that I had the day off next day.
Because of the devil dog
Yeah,
that was possessing your lower GI tract.
It's extremely exciting stuff if you think about it.
yeah.
Just keep it going.
Great, dude.
Glad
Very
you survived, Travis. Welcome to Friday.
Yep. So here we are, back at another Roast Mortem Podcast, as you all have been waiting for, because that's what you do.
With bated
You
breath.
wait. You hear, you wait.
You wait for that
And
Thursday?
Who did the research today?
I don't know. I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
Well,
We don't have an episode. Thank you very much for tuning into the Roast Mortem Podcast.
No, I actually did do it. I did.
You did do it.
Yeah, I did do it.
What a twist.
Oh, that's a child's joke. It's fine. We do child's jokes here, too.
All right, so tonight we are roasting a man.
Good.
Guess what? He's French.
Oh.
A Frenchman?
Guess what? His name is Tarrare.
Toronto.
No last name, just Tarrare.
Oh, he's like Cher.
Or Bjork.
Just like
Bjork.
Yeah, just like Tarrare.
Or Avi.
Does
the
he have
guy
an
who read-
umlaut in there?
What?
Does he got an umlaut? In
No, it's
Tarrare,
all
like Bjork?
regular.
I thought you said he's like
regular
Bin Laden there.
letters. Yeah, well, he's pretty dangerous.
We'll get to him.
Tarrare.
So that's what I want. That's what I want to set it up with. But I wanted to put it out. Do you guys like the X-Mans?
I like the XXX-Mans,
Oh.
dude.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Those are sexual
love
men.
deep peens? Is this going to be, is this man made of uranium? What Wolverine was made out of.
He was made of adamantium.
Adamantium, sir.
Yes,
Excuse me.
thank
That's
you.
adamantium bones.
He was made of science and different.
I'm asking you guys. Do you like them?
I
love him.
appreciate what they are now. What they used to be was kind of rough.
All right. Well, tonight we're bringing an actual superhuman
Whoa,
mutant boy
What the fuck, Travis?
that I'm gonna tell you about.
They have crystal organs.
I'm not gonna give you any extra info right now. We're gonna get into it.
The boy
Spoilers,
cried wolf.
spoilers.
Spoilers,
Was the
dude.
actual wolves?
But at the end of the episode, I want you guys to come up with his X-Man name.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You know, because like they got the Beast, they got the Wolverine.
It'll
I'm
probably be
gonna tell
Tarrare.
That's a pretty superhuman name
Okay,
right there.
Yeah.
I appreciate this challenge.
All right, so Tarrare was born somewhere in rural France near Lyon. We don't know his exact birthday, but the closest guess is like 1772. So we're in
All right,
that time
fine,
frame.
fine.
That makes sense that we don't know about it because that's right before America.
Yeah.
and nothing really matters before America.
Thanks, Alex Jones.
You're
Was
welcome.
it a sexy year?
It was a pretty sexy year.
Fuck it.
I mean, it's France.
It's always sexier in France.
Yeah.
Oh, oui, pee.
In
Look at my
China,
armpit.
in China, like 1 out of the 12,
Yes,
1 out of
yes,
12
people.
times, it's the year of the dragon. But in France, it's always the year of the sex.
It's the year of the hairy baguette-laced sex.
Yeah.
All right, so what we do know, we don't know when he was born, but we do know that he was a hungry little boy, like a hungry hippo son.
Okay.
And he ate, and he ate, and he ate. And by his teens, he could eat a quarter of a cow every day.
Who was bragging about that, is my question.
No one. His parents hated him.
So,
His parents like, yo, we're peasants, and you're eating a fucking quarter of the cow?
yeah, but was
but
was somebody proud of that? Was he like, I can eat a quarter of a cow with my face only?
That's how he picked up girls, dude.
There you
You
go.
want to see something cool?
Also, his parents obviously hated him because we don't know when his birthday was.
Yeah.
There you go.
God, no, they
Yeah.
forgot his birthday.
Come on, Mom.
Didn't file the certificate.
Oh, you got me a cow for my birthday. It's not your birthday. It's never been your birthday. Go back inside.
Yeah.
Throw it on the cow pile.
Just to give you perspective, a quarter of a cow was roughly his own body weight.
Okay, so
Every
he's body
day.
weight.
Wow.
All right, so that's a myth.
He's a big boy.
We got a lot of liars in France.
No, I don't know about that, dog.
Got lots of liars.
You sure it wasn't a quarter pounder?
Yeah, it was hot.
Travis?
What?
You sure it wasn't just a quarter pounder?
It was a quarter pounder
Yeah,
Royale.
the
wasn't
cow's
Royale
name was
with-
Pounder.
Royale with cheese?
Yeah, this
Royale
is
with
Pounder
cheese.
the cow.
All right, so we know this guy could eat a lot, and we know his name is Tarrare, and we know his parents hated him.
Right.
So
Was
how do you
his
paint,
birth name Tarrare?
how
Off
do
to a
you paint
good
more of his
start.
picture? Yeah.
Oh, I'm in.
I'm in.
All right,
I'm
cool.
not rushing you. I'm just.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to what he's described as. We don't actually have a picture of this man.
Ooh,
Okay.
So it's gonna
Really?
make my job very interesting when I do the fucking art for it.
you're painting
Yes.
it.
Yeah, but we don't have a picture of this boy, so I have to paint you a picture.
There you go.
So his parents, poor rural folk.
Ooh,
Yeah,
roughy.
You could just
Yeah.
make up anything you want. He had gold skin. I've seen it.
They
I
were
could.
turd farmers in rural.
He had a nose on his lower back.
yeah,
A
absolutely.
functioning nose.
Come
Travis.
see the man with the functioning nose on the lower back.
He had lungs on the bottom of his feet. Travis, you could... like off
Yeah.
the cuff? Dude, you can make up whatever you want.
Yeah, so
Totally factual here.
Very true.
So his parents couldn't keep up with his ungodly appetite, so they kicked him out. Like, get out of here. You're not eating a quarter of a cow every day.
Especially in your early teens.
Yeah, in your
What are we gonna do with you in your late teens?
They were pretty much eating him literally out of house and home.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's rough.
And it kind of reminds me of the time during the summer my mom bought me it was like 150 pack of mozzarella sticks.
Oh,
You survived.
And they
You're
were
here.
like, here's your summer.
Here's your.
Here's your
you
summer.
had a 4-day summer, didn't you?
Yeah.
How do you find out
long
you
weekend.
can eat a quarter of a cow? Either someone prepares you that much meat or you go outside and eat
We're going to find out, sir. So he was about 14 when he left home, and he joined a group of traveling thieves and prostitutes, which was
Did they have a cool name? Like, we're the Tunnel Snakes. Yeah.
the X-Man's
Tunnel
too,
Rats.
Why are you talking about X-Men so much?
because he's an X-Man's.
All right. That's fine.
He's transgender.
What?
He's an X-Man.
All right, so his crew traveled around France, pickpocketing, banging, basically the X-rated version of Peter Pan.
How do we know
Directed
this?
by Gaspar Noé.
How do we know this? Was there like criminal records we can?
Thank you.
Yeah, just fucking banging and fucking stealing. And I don't know how he actually sustained himself because he had to eat a quarter of a pound every day.
Did he have
This
to?
is what he
He had
sounded like.
to? Yeah.
He had to.
the guy who eats like the
He's
Japanese
hungry.
dude who eats like 136 hot dogs doesn't have to eat 136
Kobayashi.
hot dogs to get it to Tuesday. You know, he's fine on Monday.
Eventually, a local snake oil salesman or mountebank,
I know those.
yes, saw him and said, "Hey, you'd be the perfect person to open my fucking act." Right?
By eating a quarter.
By eating
cow.
Are we talking about 10 for ones here? Are we talking about some PT Barnes?
Kind of, but not.
interesting.
No one knows this dude's name.
All
It's
right.
such a polite way to say, dude, you're a fucking freak. Like, come make me money.
Yeah,
Look at this fucking asshole.
Was he a fatty, or did he have an ungodly metabolism?
we'll get to that.
Okay.
We'll get to that.
I'm
We will get to
curious.
that.
I'm sitting
Okay.
here.
We will get to that. So part of his act, the Tarrare's act, would be swallowing corks, stones, live animals, whole baskets of apples, and one of his favorite meals was live snakes,
When you say whole baskets of apples,
including
did he
the
eat-
basket.
Yeah, that's my question.
Did we
That's
get
awesome.
Shoe Nice on this episode?
Oh my god!
You know what I'm talking about?
I love Shoe Nice.
That guy eats like caulk and bicycles.
I watched him eat a cactus one time.
What the
and
fuck
it
are
was
you
the
on
best
about,
thing
guys?
ever.
Is that the guy that ate the shopping cart?
Oh,
I think that might have been him.
Yeah, Shoe Nice eats a lot of shit. And then the other guy, LA Beast.
I hate both of these people.
The LA Beast.
Yeah,
Dude, I watched the
How
LA.
cool would that be?
Yeah, the LA Beast was the one that ate the fucking cactus, wasn't it?
No, Shoe Nice did.
my
Shoe,
God.
Nice, Shoe Nice did it first.
Oh, whatever.
And he's a veteran.
Yeah.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
Shoe
Anyway,
Nice.
Sure.
I feel like people have always liked watching other people eat large amounts of weird shit.
Oh yeah, it's all over
That's
the
just
internet
something.
now.
It's now it's like we have competitive eaters nowadays.
Yeah.
There's literally just YouTube videos of a pretty girl eating, and those are called mukbangs.
Yeah, one of them is fucking Mickey Sudo.
Mickey Sudo?
You know who Mickey Sudo?
do
Anyone
not.
know who
No,
Mickey
no.
Sudo is?
No, tell me.
Mickey Sudo and Joey Chestnut. You know Joey?
Joey Chestnut.
Joey
Chestnut.
No.
He's the guy that beat fucking what is his name? The Asian
Kobayashi?
Kobayashi. So Joey Chestnut and Mickey Sudo are like the male and female version of competitive eating nowadays. And that's kind of what Tarrare was doing. That's how he was making his name.
Oh god fucking damn it.
So with that, I'm gonna do a little bit of a quiz, a little bit of a
Quizzo.
Yeah.
quizzy time.
Settle in.
And I
We're
like
doing
that
it.
we have more people here for a quiz.
Oh yeah,
quiz, dude?
exactly.
Yeah,
It's a
Yeah.
hot
It's
quiz.
time for this.
So
No one did.
I'm,
Keep
I'm-
drinking.
I'm keeping all these things to Mickey Sudo and Joey Chestnut, both top female, male competitive eaters. All right, so I'm gonna give you the event they went to, and you have to guess how much they ate.
Okay, so this is the
Great.
competitive eaters, not your
Right.
subject.
No, competitive eaters.
Okay, we're putting a modern day perspective.
The
on
modern
this.
day
Okay.
perspective.
All right.
All right, so Joey Chestnut, in the 2017 Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Contest
Oh yeah.
in Brooklyn, New York, 10 minutes. How many hot dogs did he eat?
3 Bowers dozen.
3 Bowers a dozen? All right,
Bowers
that's-
dozen is 24.
72.
That's
72. 72 peens.
Anyone else? 72?
What is the time frame?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
And they do the
175.
175.
they don't eat the
I'm gonna
hot.
say 74.
Oh, but you looked at my fucking computer, you
asshole.
asshole.
There you go.
Well,
1,075
Tom wins
hot dogs.
because he was the closest. It was 74 fucking hot dogs. Fuck you, Mike.
Mike,
Mike, you're done.
Mike, you took away my guess. You
Just-
realize that, you little fuckface?
Just fucking leave.
I didn't get to be wrong.
I don't feel bad about your mic not being on before.
I'm sorry.
All right, next one. And don't look at my
Yeah, fuck
fucking
off.
computer, asshole.
Do we have like
the
a
wall.
Do we have a punishment on the show?
Yeah, suck a dick.
It's called being a fucking intern.
Do we take a break for that?
Eventually.
We're almost there.
suck a hard ween.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cotton Gin says ban Mike.
Ban Mike.
Can't ban me.
You're fired. All right, you're
right.
let back in.
All right, next
Sweet.
one.
You're back.
Mickey Sudo, in 2017, the World Ice Cream Eating Championship
Oh, no.
in Indianapolis, Indiana.
fuck that.
Brain freeze involved.
4.6 gallons.
Is it gallonage?
It's in pints.
pints.
Oh, it's
We'll
in
do
okay.
pintage.
I don't know what the whatever.
I don't know.
that is.
I don't know what that is, dude. I don't do math.
I was in a gallon state of mind. I gotta get a pints.
All right, pints. You're going in
There's
pints.
16 pints in a gallon.
16 pints in a gallon.
16 pints in a gallon. How do you
Yeah.
know that?
So
Because
In
it's
six,
4 and a
in
quart.
6 minutes. Sorry.
There's 4 and a
6
quart.
minutes. 6 minutes. That changes my guess.
6
entirely.
minutes. All right.
All right, what is the baseline?
Wait.
I can't.
6 minutes for ice cream.
You get brain
In
freeze.
She ate 1,000 pints of ice cream.
1,000
1,000
She ate,
pints.
she ate one. Okay, 999.
I'm going to say
Final offer.
22.
22. Anyone else?
I'm going with 35.
I'm gonna say 7.
Is he,
All right. The correct number was 16.5 pints.
I watched.
is that me?
my
Cody
Yeah,
wins.
closest without going over.
Also, I didn't mention the last one. The guy won 10K, and then this one she won 2K.
Was this
for eating that
vanilla?
shit.
Yeah, that's hard.
I don't know what it was.
Way
It's got to be
honest.
vanilla. It's got to be.
Yeah, there can't be nuts.
Yeah,
There can't be
No
nuts. There
Rock
can't
Road.
be chocolate chips.
She's allergic to nuts.
All right.
I'm okay. I've been okay the whole time.
All right, I got two more for you.
Yes.
Two more. All right, Joey Chestnut, 2016, the world famous St. Elmo Shrimp Cocktail Eating Championship in Indianapolis, Indiana again.
What's our measurement?
Yeah.
Our measurement is 8 minutes. This is Joey.
No, but what is
Yeah.
the mass?
Pounds.
What are they eating?
Pounds
what,
of
what are they
shrimp.
eating?
Cocktail shrimp.
Cocktail shrimp. They're eating shrimp. They eating that scramp.
So how much poundage in how many minutes?
8 minutes.
Poundage in 8 minutes of shrimp. Go.
13 pounds.
13 pounds.
50, a solid 50 pounds.
I feel like
50 pounds.
I feel like it'll interfere with like your hydration. I can only say like 9.
9.
I'm saying 8.
8. Tom wins. It was 15 pounds.
Suck my shrimp, everyone.
Yeah, and he
Suck it and dip it in ice cream.
he
Isn't there
went.
so much mercury in shrimp?
Yeah, he was all
yeah.
murked out, dude. He was murking. He was wearing a merkin while he was eating.
Wait, that's funny you say.
He was
Did you
eating.
know Abraham Lincoln took mercury pills and they made him so fucking angry that he
I
snapped
can imagine that.
on stage. He fucking
That's
I love
America,
it.
dude.
fucking screamed at someone because he was just ingesting fucking so much mercury.
Murking, dude. All
It's
right,
beautiful. I love poetry.
last one. We're going back to Mickey Sudo. Mickey fucking Sudo. In 2016, the Bacon Fest World
no.
Bacon Eating Championship in Latham, Canada.
Is
California.
Canadian bacon?
California.
Okay.
8 minutes. How many pounds?
Is this
pre-cooked? Yeah, how cooked is it?
Yep, pre-cooked.
It's raw.
Yeah, is it all shriveled?
No,
raw
it's not
weight.
raw. No, it's not raw.
Is
What
it,
was the
it's
poundage
cooked.
measured in?
I don't know.
Is it how cooked is it? Because it loses weight.
I don't know. Just give me
yeah.
a fucking guess.
I'm gonna say it's post weight.
All right,
Let's say
I'm go-
post cook.
I'm
Post
gonna go
cook
with.
weight.
I'm gonna go with 10 pounds.
10 pounds.
If you cook it, you're literally turning a pig into steam.
Yeah.
It loses
Yeah, dude.
some of that.
There's a lot of water weight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right. I never thought of it like that.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
the strip
guess
shrinks like half the size on the pan.
it's the world record of that year. That, 12 pounds.
12 pounds. Anyone else?
18.
16.
16. It was 8 pounds.
Am I closest again?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because I'm the best one at this.
She had a pound a minute, dude. Of bacon.
Yeah.
It's a lot of sodium.
Well, I'm gonna say what was this person's name again?
Mickey Sudo.
I hate
And that
her.
is a female or
It's
a...
a female.
All right. Well, Mickey
Mickey.
Sudo, go find help. Bacon's meant to be enjoyed.
she might not be alive.
She is actually fucking really hot. I did a
Really?
piece on her for
Oh,
fucking.
she has a fucking
Yeah.
Dude, are you
metabolism.
She
saying
works
she
out.
swallows hog?
yeah, she swallows that hog, dog.
Full hog.
Dude, that fucking hog up.
Damn, what a big.
All right, so one other little fact. I didn't get to this last
None
one.
of those come close to a quarter of a cow, by the
A
way.
quarter
Yeah,
of
Yeah.
true.
Wow.
Joey Chestnut he ate 220 wings, buffalo wings,
Bone in, probably.
in 12 minutes.
I could do that
was the
in an
last one.
afternoon.
Yeah.
How many bones can you swallow?
Me-
Travis.
I could probably swallow like a billion bones. Dude. That's like a brilliant whole of them.
Travis is basically made of bones.
I have
like
a pile of bones
Yeah.
that have passed through my
Yeah,
body in
all
my backyard.
bones.
I have a pile of bones inside me too.
But
Call the
none of
skeleton.
these motherfuckers had shit on Tarrare.
Tarrare.
What? And we're gonna get in that shit right now. All right, so Tarrare is eating shit. He's fucking just being a nasty boy. Eventually, this snake oil salesman just left him, and he ended up in Paris, Gay Paris.
Get Paris.
So normal Paris.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you know, Paris is famous for its dumplings, its samurais,
Yeah.
Buddhist temples.
That's
Yes,
good.
yes.
So he starts doing his street performing shit for himself, and he's wowing the Parisian crowds with his endless fucking gullet.
He's eating on the streets.
Yeah, he's eating on the streets. He's just fucking chowing down.
Travis, does it say what he's eating on the street
Yeah.
on these streets?
Like the snakes and all that shit that I talked about before. Snakes and
Baskets
fucking
of
corks.
apples and
Exotic.
corks.
Whole baskets of apples.
Fucking
don't forget.
AOL CDs.
But one day, shit went wrong, and he ate the wrong thing, and it blocked something in his fucking belly.
Oh my god.
He ate a blocker.
He
Yeah.
had indigestion.
What do you guys think he ate?
A big
I don't know.
pink eraser.
Dirt.
Dirt?
I was gonna say mulch. Wow.
The guy's
Is
eating
it-
corks.
Yeah, but he ate dirt because that's what bears do to block up their old,
I didn't know that.
the old. Well, yeah.
the old-
when bears go to hibernate, they eat dirt to clog their anuses so they don't have to shit
While they're sleeping.
while they're nating.
Like you're talking about the old Winnis the Pooh?
Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, it was honey, dirt, and pigs.
A lot of honey.
All right.
He was what's his name?
Piglets.
Piglet. Well,
Piglets.
piglets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat a
Small
friend,
pigs.
dog.
Like
So-
when they scare Rabbit and it goes, Jesus Christ! He pushes poo out of that hole.
Yeah, dog. So luckily enough, the crowd
Good.
was dragged him to a hospital. He was on the fucking ground. Just dying.
What, the crowd did that?
Yeah, the crowd was like, "Oh, we like Tarrare. Let's
Oh.
bring him to the hospital."
Oh, he's a hero
They're
then.
watching him eat and then they go, oh my god, I'm clogged. I'm
Yeah.
fucking clogged.
He's a fucking hero. If the
Leon,
crowd
do you-
takes him to the hospital, he's a fucking hero.
yeah, dude.
Leon, do you see
Terrified.
this man? He's on the ground. He looks like a little blocked up. Let's take him to the hospital
All
and
he
unplug
does-
this man.
This man needs to live.
Oui.
So in the hospital, they gave him very powerful laxatives, and I don't know what 18th century laxatives were.
It's just coffee.
So whatever it was, he blasted it out.
All of it.
And the surgeon, his name was French. Gaston.
Thank you.
Gaston.
Gaston?
Gaston.
Gaston.
But we're calling him Gaston.
What did Gaston have to do to unblock Boy?
Dumpling McManus.
So
Jumped up and down on him.
Gaston was astonished by whatever it was. They didn't mention what he fucking ate.
What was exercised?
Right. And Tarrare, all jovial, was like, "Hey, I'll demonstrate you my eating ability by eating your watch and chain. Like, hey, just give me your watch and chain. I'll fucking eat it."
Nice robbery.
Yeah.
At saliva point.
And
There you go.
Gaston was like, "If you eat that, I'm gonna cut you open and recover my fucking watch."
He tied it in a knot with his tongue before he did it, and he showed it to him and swallowed it really quickly.
Do you have any diet timepieces? 'Cause I'm trying to watch my girlish figure.
All right, so here is where we get our first description of Tarrare.
Oh, here?
Here's where, because
Okay, fine.
he was admitted to a hospital, and they wrote
They
down
take
records
Okay.
of what this guy looked like.
Fatty?
So before I talk about what he looks like, what do you guys think he looked like?
I want to see how far off I am.
Yeah, this is weird.
All right.
He's a champion of the people, so he looks like something.
He looks like Rick Rubin.
Also, Rick Rubin. He's 17 at the time. I'm gonna
He
put
looks
that out
like Rick Rubin.
I think he looked like Thomas Chips.
there. Thomas Chips.
Thomas Chips.
I think he looks like Katamari came to life. He's a very round, 400
round
pound,
boy?
17-year-old, very swollen red.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba-da. It's me, Rick Rubin.
I thought you were doing the Katamari theme, but
I was, but
here's Rick Rubin
was there.
instead.
I smell like a Danny DeVito Waluigi mix.
So Wario.
The skinny
Oh, yeah, there you go.
They have that character already.
Wario.
What about you, Mike?
Like a giant brick or something like that, like a human brick.
Dude, he looks like a
The brick.
skater, dude.
Human Brick.
Human brick.
All right, what do he look like?
All right, so Tarrare, drum roll, was 100 pounds.
Oh! How old was he?
Just 100 pounds.
At what age?
17.
At 17.
At 17?
He had an abnormally wide mouth,
Nah,
heavily stained teeth,
Oh.
and extremely thin lips. So, like,
Sex icon.
right. Sounds fucking terrifying. That sounds like some shit out of, like, I don't know, some
Sounds like
Bloodborne
a
or, like,
fish boy,
fucking
yeah.
weird,
Yeah.
you know, a gross man.
I was gonna say, he sounds like a Frenchman.
Yeah.
Thin-lipped 100-pound Frenchman.
Actually, the one guy I was thinking of before I learned that he was 100 pounds, you guys watch Cowboy Bebop?
But yep.
Yeah.
But
Got
You
it.
know the guy in that episode, he's like the French dude with the cane, and he's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the clown boy.
Oh, that was a
yeah,
very
yeah.
rare episode. It's
That's
like,
what I was thinking.
Ooh. We might need to know that name. It was like Perot.
all right,
Yeah,
so
like
he looked
the-
like that.
Yeah.
But
All right, so when he hadn't eaten a lot of food, the skin of his abdomen would hang off his body, and it was so loose that he could fold it over and tie it around his waist.
Okay. So he's got like some kind of hypermetabolism going.
We are the same species as this person.
Yeah,
Right.
same species, dude.
Well, he's French. Well, he's
hate this
Hold on, he's
person.
French.
So when he ate, he turned into like a shitty python, like digesting.
That's
like,
why he has the loose skin.
yeah, when he
Okay.
ate, he turned into like this shitty python digesting some fucking massive rat, and he like bowled out into like a huge balloon.
Okay.
Wait,
All
okay,
right.
so people were like, haha, look at the funny eating man. Meanwhile, his stomach is tied in a knot, and no one's says dick about it.
Dude, that's gay for
He
me,
looks
dude.
like a snake was granted a wish to be in a human body for a lifetime.
You get
No
this.
one's talking about it.
You get this for now. Thank you.
Enjoy your life.
Also-
Looking like the little kid in Walmart singing Hank Williams with extra skin.
Also, the skin on his cheeks were wrinkled and loose, so like a shitty droopy dog.
Oh, like a Saint Bernard. Yeah. But a Saint Bernard with
Jowls.
a Saint Bernard in a Holocaust situation.
Yeah,
Don't laugh. No jokes.
Don't laugh
dude,
at that.
that's all jokes.
Don't laugh at that.
No jokes
Don't
here.
laugh at that.
Auschwitz.
Auschwitz.
No jokes. Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Roast Mortem isn't always about jokes. It's
Yeah.
about serious stuff. You're going to want to
Dude,
cite us on
Iraq-
all your papers.
Iraq is lamowing at us right now.
So the doctors tested him, and he could fit 12 eggs in his mouth.
What?
It just expanded.
What
like
medical
the shitty,
test? What's the name of that medical test?
It's called
Travis?
shitty. It's called Shitty Rescue Rangers. It's those chipmunks, and they're fucking flying.
They had names.
So
Yeah.
he
Was
puts
it
12 eggs in his
Chippendale?
mouth, and he's just like, good try. You made me use 10% of my abilities.
Can I have money now? All right, so he can fit a Paula Deen amount of eggs into his mouth.
Yeah, Apollo Dean. All right, and I'm still going. I'm still painting this picture
Keep
of this
going.
boy.
Don't stop. No
So
one's making you stop.
Tarrare's body was hot to the touch.
Which makes sense if you're hyper.
What?
He was just like,
Metabolic.
ow. I
Yeah.
touched Tarrare.
So he's always like sweaty and stuff like that?
Yeah, he was
Well-
actually, yes, he was a sweaty beast. He would always smell, and he had this pungent odor to him all the time.
Amazing.
Because he's digesting through his skin instead of his GI tract. It seems like
Is that, yeah.
smelly people fart through their skin. It's
Yeah.
bad to say.
Dude, I mean,
You are what you eat. You
I was
are
talking
what
to
you
a
eat.
homeless man the other day, and he said that his girlfriend had a digestion problem, and she was coughing up shit. Don't laugh.
Yeah, that one needs a hospital.
Don't laugh.
After that, no.
That needs hospital there.
Yeah.
One person described his stench as, quote, to an degree that you could smell him within 20 paces.
20
Oh,
paces?
Jesus.
20 paces.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So he would be a bad secret agent. He could not infiltrate anything.
I'm 20
That's
paces
some
away. I
great
can smell
foreshadowing, Cody.
I
We're going to get into that.
foreskinned the shadow
The
out
human
of
I
it.
love
stink
it.
bomb snake creature.
So also the smell would get, just a little caveat, the smell would get worse after he ate.
Of course.
And his eyes and cheeks would become bloodshot. And there'd be an actual visible vapor lifting off of him after he ate.
Okay, so he was,
Really?
he was
Yeah.
trying to go Super Saiyan after having a number 4 at Taco Bell.
Was your source for this information a New York Times magazine? Or a New Yorker magazine, rather. I'm sorry.
This is a 17th century fucking creepypasta. This is a cryptoid
It
that
is,
lived
it
in the
is.
and had no parents. A snake man came to a town. Look how many eggs I can fit in my mouth. Tied his stomach. Had chicken feet.
Do you
Like,
see
what
these
is that?
eggs? Do you see these eggs? Look at these eggs.
Where'd
Look
they
at these
go?
eggs.
After he ate, he would become extremely lethargic because he just ate a whole fucking
Like a snake.
shit ton of shit. He'd basically like go into a coma. And
Hibernate.
the only sounds that would emanate from him were burps and swallowing noises. But he never puked. It was always just like weird burping and fucking gases escaping.
It was a one-way street.
Get this guy to L.A. Let's go.
Now, I all know that you are asking this question. Where'd all the food go? Where'd it go?
To the
Dude, he
pooper,
ate
right?
a lot of food very quickly.
He must have had diapers.
Do you have really thick ankles?
Dude, they didn't have diapers. They didn't have diapers in the fucking 18th century, bro.
Oh, yeah, they just let their kids shit anywhere. Yeah, thanks, Travis.
They
Yeah,
had
you just hold.
laxatives, but they didn't have diapers to match the remains.
You just hold your infant over your shoulder like some kind of advanced super soaker and just let it spray out.
Yeah, like a
That is
Browning
such-
machine gun.
I hate that image, Tom. Why'd you make me think that?
Well, the brown spray is the brown spray.
Where do you pump your child?
Well, it came out of his brown ass, of course.
There you go.
Oh.
Came out of his big old brown ass. Because this guy was eating stones. So his asshole was extremely
Cavernous.
large.
Nice.
Extremely large.
It was cavernous and welcoming.
So he
The
suffered.
price you pay.
He suffered from chronic diarrhea, obviously, and it fucking stank. People made like a note of like, yo, his shit you could smell from like yards away, like fucking like a football field away.
Fucking pacing around.
And he's a street person, so he's not wiping his ass. You know what I mean? That's just like going into his pants
they don't
while
do
he's
that.
passed off.
A street person.
Passed
Yes,
off.
of course.
Passed out.
The least of their worries is wiping their ass.
It really is.
Yeah. All right, so Tarrare fucking survived this whole whatever he ate, and they released him
He
out into the
survived
wild.
breakfast. Good.
Right. And in 1792, the War of the First Coalition begins, which is basically a war between France and everyone else. So, like, France just had their revolution, and everyone else is like, let's just try to get France.
They're trying to get that property.
Yeah,
'cause
trying to
they're
get that
shams.
property. Yeah. But also, France is picking fights with everyone. They're like, we want Germany. We want all this shit. And everyone's like, yo, we just want France. So they're fighting everyone from every angle. And Tarrare, looking for some meaning in his life besides endless gluttony, decides to join the French Revolutionary Army.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you
his
want that
position?
guy on your team?
Maybe.
You want that
What
guy?
could
He's
he
gonna eat all your
possibly do?
plums.
Yeah.
That's all they got. They got plums.
You just eat all the food.
Yeah.
in place.
Yeah, he was the tank. He was the bullets.
Oh, yeah, the front
Eat
lines.
these bullets.
Heroes
He's up in
never
front.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, needless to say, the skimpy standard military ration was not enough for Tarrare.
No, because it wasn't a quarter of a cow.
He
Yeah.
wasn't enough for the army.
I mean, well,
Did
Like-
he eat the enemy? Travis?
Oh, he was Kirby.
we'll see.
He gave their abilities. That's why he's such a freak.
Yeah, he just swallows a
Eats
Nazi
snakes
and he can
and
talk
rats and
German.
fish.
Yeah. So basically, like, the ration was the equivalent of like him eating like a couple M&Ms.
The ration was supposed to be a meal, not for your average man, but a fucking soldier of your state that could lift heavy things and.
So he had to get crafty, you know. And one of the things he would do would he'd take on duties from other soldiers to get their portions of the rations.
Duties.
And another thing he'd do is he'd scavenge through the dung heap for scraps.
He was a
the poop,
pig.
the
Yeah.
poop zone.
He didn't mind getting his hands fucked
He was looking for.
with shit.
Needless to say, he didn't get enough food, and he was admitted to the military hospital for exhaustion. Because this guy needs his food. Like, it's not like, oh, well, I'm not gonna eat. Like, he
Oh,
needs to
hungry.
eat.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like he's digesting anything. It
I-
literally just seems like a flesh tunnel that poopifies things.
They didn't want to get him in shape in the army. They didn't even.
He was
try
in
to-
shape.
He was
100 pounds.
He was 100 pounds. He was 100 pounds at 17. He was 100
tall was
pounds
he?
the rest of his life.
How tall was he?
He's French, so he's probably like
Five.
3, 4.
Okay.
All right.
5'6".
No, he was probably like around in his 5s.
And
He's a
anyone at
5.
home, if you have a
4'11".
12-year-old nephew, that's what this guy looked like.
Yeah.
As an adult.
With skin wrapped around his.
Yeah. Imagine that guy wrapped in someone else's skin. Imagine that wrapped in
Yes.
forgot the guy's
A
name.
sleeping bag.
Oh,
made
Ron
of-
Jeremy. Like, imagine if you put a 12-year-old in Ron Jeremy's skin. That's what. Floppy dick and all.
Did this 12-year-old
empty.
volunteer, or are we just doing this?
No, you just gotta wrap him up like it's summer camp.
It was his, what are those things called where
Thesis.
dying people can make a wish?
Oh,
Make-A-Wish.
Yes.
This is
Make-A-Wish is very
He
important
wanted
to some
wear
people.
I want to
be
Ron Jeremy for an
entire day.
So the
It's
doctors.
a Mickey Mouse cancer. What is that?
The doctors tried to solve this issue by giving him quadruple rations.
Yeah, that's how you solve.
Yeah,
That's how you solve an issue.
that wasn't enough.
4 croissants won't do it.
That wasn't enough.
No,
and he
no,
was
no,
in
no.
this military hospital that was right outside the base. They were giving him quadruple rations, but he was still hungry. So he would scavenge through the garbage. He would fight for scraps of food over dogs, you know, fucking dogs. And he would sneak into the apothecary room and eat poultices.
Poultices?
What's that?
Sounds like a word you made up.
Bag of fucking flowers.
Yeah,
right?
just fucking bags of herbs.
Yeah, it was essentially a sack of potpourri. Right?
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
That it could have been deadly. It could have not been, but like you don't just take your chances.
All right, so 2 doctors in particular wanted to do more testing on this guy because every time he showed up to a hospital, they're like, "What the fuck's wrong with this dude?" So this guy, Dr. Corville and Baron Percy, started doing these tests on
What
him.
a good doctor's names, Corville and Percy.
So they wanted to see how much this dude could physically eat.
Oh,
So they set up a meal that was originally meant for 15 laborers outside of the hospital. So like there's laborers hanging out outside the hospital. And
okay.
It's meant for 15 people. But when they were bringing in the food, they had to physically restrain Tarrare because he was so hungry.
let me get it there.
Let me get it, bro. And once they released him, he just went to town and he finished off 2 large meat pies, plates of grease.
Oh, the byproduct is just there.
just grease. Like a pile of salt and 4 gallons of milk. He then
Oh my God.
he then immediately fell asleep. And he had finished everything on the table. And Dr. Corville was like, he noticed his belly. This is the first time they noticed his belly was like a fucking hot air balloon.
Yeah, okay.
He was laying on the table fucking Garfield out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Lasagna. Just give him lasagna.
So the French doctors, they kicked it up a notch because they're sick French, weird
Emerald
doctors.
Lagassis.
So Tarrare, they just started feeding him all this different type shit. And he had mentioned that he liked to eat live animals. So they started to give him live snakes, live lizards, live eels, live puppies.
Puppies.
And in one case, they gave him a cat, and he ripped the cat apart, drank its blood.
like he knew what he was doing.
Then ate the entire thing and puked up the bones.
He puked.
And
He puked. He
Yeah,
puked.
he puked up the
Sick.
bones and skin.
It's like an owl.
Yeah,
It's like an owl.
This is Cinnabon's ultimate customer.
What
Ozzy
the
Osbourne.
fuck?
All right, so we're in this hospital. They're doing tests on Tarrare.
He's fucking eating cats.
He's eating cats. He's fucking mashing cats and drinking its blood, spitting out shit.
I assume he's like breaking the cat's neck and then sucking
No,
out of its ear.
No, this was actually one of the detail. He like split the cat in half and drank the blood like out of the middle.
And this
of the
cat was live.
alive.
Didn't fight back at all.
Well, I'm sure it did, but Tarrare is a fucking gross boy.
Here's the thing,
Yeah.
Travis. You let us know this boy runs habitually hot. Question: out of fucking what was it?
What? What's your question?
If he's habitually hot, does that enable him to eat rawer foods than usual? Is my question.
no,
If he can cook it in his stomach a little bit.
You
no,
gotta
probably
run
not.
you gotta run at least 160 to get poultry in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Hot might be
What
10
does,
degrees
where
over.
does feline fall into there? Oh, deli master.
Feline is
Not poultry, but feline.
You can
No,
take
no.
that? He called you a deli master, dude.
yeah. Well, I used
He's
to
a
be.
deli, yeah.
I know all about the meats.
Yeah, Travis and Tom are good with deli.
Yeah.
But what I will say about a cat is that if anyone offers you cat that they've prepared, to leave.
Unless you're in Vietnam and then you say thank you.
You say thank you, but then you leave.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring it back to France right now.
If you want.
So Corville and Percy continue their experiments.
doctors, yeah.
The doctors. They continued like the doctors, well, the show early in the morning with Travis.
The
You're,
doctors.
you have an early morning show called The Doctors. What do you do on it, Travis?
Yeah. No, there's a sexual man called Travis on the doctor.
And it's you. What do you do on it? We're asking you right now on the
All right.
show.
So anyway, these boys continue their experiments for months until eventually they caught the attention of General Alexander Beauharnais.
Beauharnais.
That's how
Yeah,
you...
mayonnaise.
Now,
We're
was-
just gonna call it mayonnaise.
No, Beauharnais is fine.
All right.
I love a Beauharnais.
Okay, so
We gotta
he's-
say scientifically accurate.
Yeah, this is...
And historically accurate.
Okay.
most
so this
importantly.
freak is getting military attention.
Right. So, well, he was in the military. He just was like put into the hospital for a while because,
He got
like,
put
they're
up.
like, we don't know what to do with this dude. So the general thought of a way to put Tarrare's eating ability to use.
I'm excited.
And the way that he thought it would be helpful is in covert military operations, aka a courier of messages.
Okay.
He's basically the snake of the French fucking military.
Okay.
The stinky snake.
So
Less neck.
you can kind of rule out the whole Metal Gear thing, though, because remember, you can smell this dude from fucking 20 paces.
Yeah.
So he's trying to fucking sneak around like, fuck is that, dude?
There's a Metal Gear character that constantly shits his pants. Akiba.
All right, so that's Tarrare.
Yeah. Akiba can be Tarrare can be Akiba Johnny.
All right.
Johnny wasn't a fish man.
He was not. But Metal Gear has twists.
So Alexander's fucking mayonnaise, Alexander mayonnaise.
Right.
His ingenious idea was to put a message in a box and have Tarrare swallow it.
Oh.
So he could cross enemy lines, and when he was searched, they were like, oh, he doesn't have anything on him.
This guy kind of smells. Should I keep patting him down?
No. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
So he wanted to test this out, so he set up a viewing party. So all the commanders and shit showed up in the French army, and Alexander was like, look at this boy!
Insert this thing into the boy.
Right, so Tarrare ate the box, and then he was given a wheelbarrow of 30 pounds of raw bull lungs and livers.
Awful. Just
30 pounds.
30 pounds.
Good.
all right.
And he ate all of it.
Oh my god.
He ate all of it. And then began explosively shitting all over the place.
I hate him.
And the box popped out. And I don't know who had to fish out the box, but someone had to fish the box out of this fucking
Yeah, all right.
Why'd they
shit
just
pile.
ask him to do it?
Well, I don't know. He was like passed out, dude. Remember, like he just
It
like
takes a toll.
falls
Yeah, true.
asleep. and starts shitting.
Oh, I'm gonna take a nap.
Right. So anyway, it was successful. It was disgusting.
That's a success?
Yeah. Well, he was able to pass his box. They opened it up. They read the letter. It was
But he
all good.
exploded before that happened. Doesn't that give away your position if you're behind enemy lines?
It's like a human whoopee cushion filled with shit.
Yeah, like that
And-
spy
and-
who's
secret
constantly
messages.
asking where
Yeah.
the bathroom is.
A poopy cushion.
Excuse me, I definitely don't have any secret messages in my body.
Can I use your secret spy entrance bathroom?
Yeah. So Tarrare was ready for the field. He'd
Yeah, that's
proven
right.
himself.
Ready.
Proven.
But the general really wasn't confident on his mental state. Because, like,
I wonder.
Tarrare was like, this dude's disgusting. And he just eats fucking random shit. So instead of giving him an actual valuable military information, he basically just, like, wrote a letter to this person that was in jail by the Germans. They were fighting the Germans at the time.
Just checking in to see how things are going in jail.
Basically, that's exactly what the message was. It was like, how you doing?
Won't hear back from us.
Yeah.
But how are you doing?
But Tarrare didn't know this. He thought he was carrying, like, valuable information. Like,
you fucking asshole.
Well,
so he ate the box, and then he crossed into the Prussian, over into Prussian territory, disguised as a German peasant, in the dead of night. Now, the problem was Tarrare didn't know any German.
Oh. They didn't look at any of the other details? They were just like, this is a human luggage piece that we can stuff to the gills? Oh, that'll be fine. Germany will let him in. They have Moose over there.
yeah, he speaks Scheisse.
Yeah, what's going on? Nothing. Heil Hitler. This is a few years early, but I'm just painting a picture.
Can I use your...
So they sent him over in the territory, and quickly the locals discovered that he was not in fact German.
Because of the smell.
They were like, hey, how you doing? He was like, oui. Madame Pucelle.
Oui.
Yeah, it's funny. He went to a Panera. German Panera.
German
We got
Panera.
lots of those over in Germany in the 1800s.
So quickly the locals notified the Prussian authorities, and he was captured.
Oh, wow. I'm sure that was an ordeal. Come with us. They try to grab him. His skin just starts falling off.
I don't want to touch him. He's gross.
I pictured him like a
Yeah,
greased
you touch
pig, but his skin just absorbed.
No,
it.
I imagine him as like a non-Newtonian fluid. You just grab him and he just mushes through like the Terminator.
Where are the interns?
So the Prussians were convinced that he was a spy, so they strip searched him.
Not gonna find nothing.
Didn't find anything. Then they whipped and tortured him.
Did he eat the whip?
You know. Yeah.
Finally.
Still wasn't able to find anything. He went through a couple of rounds of being whipped and tortured, and they eventually spilled the beans that he was holding the secret message
In his
inside
butt.
of his body.
That sounds very smart. I have a secret message for you, but you gotta look for it right here. I got a brown passageway. The
Stop
truth.
hitting me with the whip.
No, you can lash me all you want, but the truth is right in here, gentlemen. This is where I've been coming from for the past few years. I come from Omelette du Fromage land. You're gonna want to take a look. You're gonna want to open up them brown German eyes right into my French German eye. You know what I'm talking about? 1, 2, 3. Here comes the secret for you.
You're gonna want to close all the windows first. Believe me. Yeah. You believe me on this one.
Might get loud.
No. All right, so he was sent to. Sorry.
Compose yourself.
He was sent to the Prussian commander, and Tarrare thought that he was carrying, critical information for the war. Right? But in reality, it was like, "Yo, how you doing?" on this letter.
So he poops out a scroll that just says "Howdy," and he's just like, "Oh."
Well, yes. So the commander chained Tarrare to the toilet, and he eventually, after 30 hours after he swallowed this message, I don't know exactly when he was captured, but he was chained to the toilet for a while.
All right.
Yeah. Eventually, he passed the box, and the general. Someone fished it out again. The general didn't do it. It was
Same
one of
guy.
Hey, General, you want to take a look at this? We got a box, but you want to know where it comes from.
Yeah.
Well, it came out of a hole that was about the size of a DVD. And it came out of that man.
Oh yeah.
So use your imagination.
Yeah, so someone dug that shit out, and the Prussian general read it, and he was fucking furious, because, Tarrare was like, oh, it's critical information, blah, blah, blah.
I got a secret up my butt. You want it?
Yeah. he basically chains to the toilet, had one of his men fucking dig through his shit
Man.
to fucking grab it.
Meanwhile, he's chained to the toilet, screeching like
Like an
someone has to
autistic
dig through
Frenchman.
his shit.
All right, can we take a break and take a poll really quickly? If it was your fucking job to dig a box out of a toilet, what instrument do you take into battle with you?
Oh God!
Is it a colander? Is it a spatula?
Oh, tongs.
A SpongeBob beach
Tongs.
toy.
Tongs is a good
Tongs is
answer.
good. I'm doubling up.
What's
on
the
mine.
reach on your tongs? Like, can you get? Is it like a good 2-foot tong or a 3-foot tongs? 2-foot tongs.
I'm thinking one of those bobcats.
Oh, those retractable hands, like those ones old people have.
Oh, the grabber, the grab
Oh,
claws.
the little T-Rex things.
Tom, what do you got for fish and poop out?
Oh, no, I'm doubling up on Mike. So
Tongs,
tongs idea.
tongs.
They just can't open that much. I got to be able to use
Yeah,
accuracy.
you got to choke on it a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit.
I gotta choke on it.
Chris, what do you say?
A SpongeBob beach toy.
Like the bucket?
No, the shovel and pail combo at Target.
All right.
Oh, I was gonna say a prospector
You just
sifter.
scrape it into the bucket,
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
my answer is a prospector sifter.
Dude,
you know?
you're just going to get
wanna
water that
find
comes out of
gold.
shit.
Cody,
You
I don't
probably-
even know what that is.
It was the old 49er. Like, I'm gonna find gold if I stand under this river and shake this basket. That guy.
Oh,
You're basically just going to get, like, corn.
You're gonna get nuggets.
you're gonna get secret boxes.
Well,
you're gonna get nuggets.
You're gonna get a whole croissant because he is a Frenchman.
That's true.
And he
Whole
doesn't-
croissants and
he doesn't
cat.
chew.
cat
You're gonna get half a cat, and this is the
whole cat.
prequel to the Wonder Ball.
Yeah, no, dude, he doesn't take 2% cat. He takes whole cat.
Wait, on this topic, did he ever visit Italy?
No.
All right, so
He's always in
no
France.
mortadella shits.
Yeah,
then.
no mortadella.
No Genoa salami.
Getting-
2-foot meat
Yeah,
shits.
All right,
being
so-
stuck in France
so
is a good place to have an appetite.
This
by the way.
Prussian general is pissed. What do you think he did?
put him on a diet,
Torture the shit out of him.
made him go keto.
Little fisting for fun.
Fist it? What?
Always
nothing. Yeah.
He screamed into him.
Scream into his anus
Scream at
for
you.
many hours. Just scold his anus.
He's like, come out, you secret messages!
What secrets have thee? What secrets have thee? We're
If
supposed to be
one-
German.
No,
Was is inside here? Yeah, many secrets. Many,
Scheiße.
many poo-poo secrets.
no.
See how much
Scheiße.
this guy shit, and like one secret message came out of it. I'd be so curious if any more would come out.
Oh my
I
god.
like. Well, that was actually a French tradition. You throw a bottle, message in a bottle into this man's mouth.
It's just
see
like you
which one
reach your
comes
hand in, you pull in a sheet of paper, it
pennies.
says buy Apple stock in 1997.
No, I'm seeing it like you pick him up the ground and you shake him fervorously and then look in his butt. And it just says, try again later.
No,
Blue liquid.
yeah.
no. The French general sent him to the gallows.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck? He's cool. He can do tricks.
Yeah,
You can do tricks.
He can do tricks.
So the hangman put the noose around his neck, was about to pull the lever, and then the Prussian general was like, "This man is a fucking trash beast.
A
Like,
national
it's-
treasure.
It's worse that he lives, so cut him down." Like, cut
Really?
this boy down.
It wasn't, oh, his head is conular. So it's not going to work anyway.
They spared his
Iconic.
life.
Yeah, they spared his life.
He
and,
got a reprieve on the gallows,
Yeah,
which
and-
is baller.
and basically they stripped him naked and just dropped him near the French line. I was like, go home.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Dave's Famous Barbecue, where we serve our meat on a trash can lid.
I see a very spiteful executioner. Like, okay, you. It says I gotta let you go, but it says you don't have to be clothed. So give me all that
I got a text, and it said you should leave.
without your
A
clothes.
text. Where did the text come from? A man's anus?
Germany's, yeah. Yeah.
Bing!
We got a number of people sending secret messages.
All right, so following this near-death experience, he's back with the French. He's like, I want nothing to do with the army anymore. They made me swallow a box. I got splinters.
Oh.
I almost was hanged.
Hanged. Yeah.
Hanged.
There you go.
Corrected myself.
It's important.
So he returned back to the hospital, and he begged the doctors to cure him.
Oh, okay. So he's viewing this as a sickness, not
Yeah,
necessarily.
now
a
he's
talent.
like, I don't want to eat anymore.
That's
Okay.
really sad.
That's very X.
Yeah.
That's very X-Man, Travis.
He's like, I don't know. And Dr. Percy, aka Dr. Xavier, was like, I will cure your diet. And he tried a whole bunch of different things. First thing he tried, opium.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah,
That's
that time.
everybody's cure back then.
Back in the day.
There's a cure-all.
First thing, opium. Next thing, white vinegar diet.
That works. Just a lot
That's
of white vinegar.
It's a step down from opium.
The
if
thing
you ask
after
me.
that, tobacco pills.
That's a step up.
That actually kills tapeworms if you have them.
Really?
Yes.
That's pretty nice.
Oh.
If you have tapeworms, you can just eat a few cigarettes.
Well, Tarrare didn't have any tapeworms.
Well, we know
Because
this.
none of that shit worked. None of that shit worked. So,
Should give him tapeworms.
Dr. Percy put him on a diet that consisted of nothing but soft-boiled eggs.
Why does it always come back to eggs?
I don't know.
Why is that the impressive thing to eat in France?
Well, you're
look at my
gonna
eggs.
eat these eggs,
So
dog.
many eggs.
We so much soft, like a Casper mattress.
My body makes my own cheese, so
Yeah.
just give me the eggs. I
So,
can make the omelet.
like a,
Jesus Christ!
like a shitty keto diet, he could eat all the fucking eggs that he wanted. He ate dozens and dozens of eggs.
on
That's
what
so
kind of
gross.
time frame? Daily?
Daily.
Would you just
You can
squeeze
eat-
them out of the chicken?
I was about to say that's more than a chicken can output. So you need like multiple
They're
chickens
hard
to.
boiled.
Output. You're talking about giving
hard-boiled
Chickens
giving
have-
birth.
Dude,
It's kind of meta because
my mom
like,
has chickens. They always shit eggs. You can't ask them to take a break. But the thing is, your boy is outpacing egg
think he tried.
shitting chickens, which is hard.
No, but this is extremely meta because we all know what Kinder eggs are. But imagine the chicken being the Kinder egg, and he's just looking for
What's
the
in-
sweet treat
what's-
inside, which is the egg. Instead
What's
of
in his
some
Kinder
gross
egg?
plastic.
What's he got? Is there a secret Nazi message in his Kinder egg, Tom?
Yeah, well, I mean, here we are.
What would happen if you found a Nazi message in a Kinder Egg today?
Let's go around the table.
Message or something
Mike,
like that.
Mike chirped up first. You find a Nazi message in a Kinder egg. What do you do, Mike?
I don't know, I freak out. I throw my egg out.
You throw it out? What a fucking bastion of protection this is for America.
I would go straight to, well, they got it right. Hitler escaped to fucking Brazil.
Mike, would you show anybody?
You just throw
I don't
it
think
out.
anyone would
I
believe
don't
you.
want to tell anyone about it. I just throw it out.
Dude, look at this.
People would think you were crazy.
Yeah, there's fucking treason
Hold on.
evidence in Mike's lap, and he's like, this needs to be in the garbage.
With that answer, I gotta throw this out there. How many things have happened to you over the course of your life that you're just like never gonna talk about?
Yeah. Grand juries need to know what you
I'm
know,
just talking
Mike.
about weird shit. You know, like
Did you ever see a man die and
Yep.
not talk about it, Mike?
Dracula slept in the same bed as him.
you ever get a nail in a Hardee's burger?
When you say nail, do you mean fingernail or an actual
Either
like,
one,
deck
really.
nail?
It's a pretty open-ended question.
I got a couple hairs in like a burger one time at Friendly's, and I was so hungry and at the time.
No.
I took it off and ate it.
He took it off.
I didn't
He
tell
had
my
respect.
girlfriend at the time. I kept it on the low. I didn't want to make a scene.
Wait, hold on, Mike.
I was
Were
like, I
they,
didn't want to wait
I know
for my
where you're
food to
going.
wait,
cook.
hold on, Mike. Were they curly or straight? Like,
fuck?
were those hairs curly or straight? That's a serious question. I have a serious question for you right now.
It might have been straight.
All right.
I don't
Did
want
you
to
slurp them up like
curly.
spaghetti afterward?
Good. Great.
All right, let's move along here. Let's get on the script. We're getting a little deep on some gross.
Yeah, we're getting some deep on
Sorry to
some
throw you under the bus, but
So-
No, that's
not
all
really
right.
that sorry.
It felt
So
good getting off my
Tarrare's-
chest.
Yeah, Tarrare's eating all these eggs. He's fucking down them, but it's still not enough. He goes back to his old ways. He's scavenging the offal at the butcher shop.
Travis, you said scavenging, which I feel is a more appropriate
Yes,
invented
eating
word.
scabs.
Yeah.
He's
Probably ate scabs.
yeah, he's scrapping with the mangy dogs. He's digging
Oh,
through
he's
the
fighting poochies.
yeah, he's digging through the dung heaps. And then eventually the doctors stopped him by locking him in the hospital. Not in his room, just like they had guards waiting for him.
Oh.
Like, you can't get out of the hospital.
you can make friends, but
Yeah.
you can't make them outside of this damn hospital.
Telling
Yeah.
the guards, like, don't let him eat you.
And this is where he entered some of the more darker, sinister ways of fulfilling his...
What, he started eating Ouija boards?
Yeah, he ate Luigi boards. Well, at the time, there was a very popular way, kind of like how people don't eat gluten, or they try to
Oh,
do...
God.
So at the time, they were all into bloodletting.
Oh, that. Good.
Right. So as you have a disease, you hurt, you had an infection, we're just going to cut your skin.
If you
And-
ran too hot, like
Yeah.
he does,
It works every time.
every time, unless it doesn't,
So
Yeah.
Tarrare would hide out in the room.
because the doctors wanted to slice him.
No, the doctors didn't want to slice him.
They wanted to bloodlet.
No, they didn't want to bloodlet
okay.
him. He would hide out in the room where other patients were being bloodlet. And then after the doctor left, he would try to suck the blood out of their
ew.
fucking arms.
Yeah, just imagine him trying to be a doctor, like, you need to bleed more, and I need to suck on it.
Yeah, so he's creeping. He's sucking blood. But eventually the doctors were like, yo, Tarrare, get the fuck out of here. Why are you sucking on patient
He's
arms?
dressed up as a big leech.
That's essentially what he is.
Yeah, he's like, yo, shoo.
And he hisses and goes.
Yeah.
Really runs out of the room. With
He
his hands in the air.
sounds like one flesh tunnel. Like, that's what a leech is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so his tactics got a little bit more desperate. Twice he was found in the hospital mortuary attempting to eat dead bodies.
Now, Travis, you tell me, what's the difference between attempting to eat a dead body and eating a dead body?
I think he was just fucking eating the dead body.
Attempting is when you want to, and I'm also counting that as succeeding, but when you're attempting, it's really those Las Vegas all-you-can-eat buffets. You know there's a little bit of Vinny cut up in there.
Where did you get X-Man from? This is like a cryptoid.
He has
Minecraft man.
superpowers. He has superpowers.
This is not from this earth.
It's from France. Shut up.
Poor cavemen, like
Chris.
stupid people had to deal
Chris.
with this guy.
Chris, I'm just gonna put it out there. They say that a hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. So that was enough for most of the doctors in the hospital to be like, yo, we need to send this dude to the loony bin. He's eating dead people.
Yeah, that's a good qualifier for loony bin.
But Dr. Percy was like, no, wait. I need to do more testing on this guy. So they kept him at the hospital. And one day, a 14-month-old baby went missing
No.
in the hospital.
Oh no.
And, Tarrare eats a lot of things.
Keep going.
Travis, did he eat that baby?
Did he eat the nursery?
Did he eat a little baby in there?
Well, everyone in the hospital is like, yo, there's this dude that fucking eats a lot of shit.
And we have stuff missing, like
There's
a
a literal
stapler.
goblin.
and-
I mean, the guy eats dead bodies.
yeah, he's a carnivore confirmed.
We saw him eat a dead cat or a live cat.
By pulling it in half.
He made a pumpkin disappear in less than a minute.
And when they questioned Tarrare, he was like,
Wasn't me.
yeah, he turned into Shaggy. He was like, wasn't me.
I mean, he gives a whole new meaning to Gerber baby.
Jesus Christ.
So basically, the hospital did this whole Benny Hill sketch and like chased him out of the
Way
hospital.
to put that lightly.
Yeah.
Chase out the baby gulper.
They chased him out of the hospital, and he never returned to the hospital.
Cannibalistic.
Thank God.
And Tarrare, at this point, he disappears for 4 years off the record. We don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, if I ate a baby, I'd be AWOL for 4.
And in 1798, Dr. Percy receives a letter from another doctor in Versailles and said that there's an old patient that wants to see him. So Dr. Percy travels to Versailles, and little to his questioning of unknown.
What?
That's a word?
Yeah?
I don't know. Trunk toad. Basically, he sees Tarrare.
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Tarrare is there. He's laying in bed.
Wee.
Yeah, he's weeing. He's hanging out. He's weeing.
Like a Frenchman.
But he's not in good shape. And Tarrare explained to Dr. Percy that he had swallowed a golden fork 2 years ago. And that's the reason why he's all fucked up.
Ooh.
But Dr. Percy looked at him. He's like, yo. He didn't say this to him, but and Dr. Percy like had this internal monologue. And he was like, this dude has TB. He has tuberculosis.
He's got the Burke.
He's got tuberculosis.
That's called consumption back in the day.
A big Burke in there.
Yeah. All right. So Dr. Percy's hanging out with him. He's like, this dude's going to die. It's an advanced stage of tuberculosis.
Right.
And after a furious shitting of like a week, the dude fucking shat blood and diarrhea.
This is not normal.
Diarrheus Philbin.
All right.
He died.
Oh, no.
That's how he dies?
That's how he
That's how a man dies? He
That's
poops
how he
himself
died.
to death?
That's so
I would have
fitting.
never seen that coming.
Yeah. It's out of left field for me.
But that is not the end of our story right
no?
here. Because Tarrare's corpse,
Kept eating things?
it started to rot like immediately. Like extremely fast. And all these doctors in this hospital were like, oh, like this dude's a fucking freak. Like, I want to see what's going on inside there.
Oh my, that's a smelly bag of popsicle sticks.
That's
you have
very
there.
strange because that coincides with his very fast metabolism, that his metabolism would begin to eat him as soon as he
Yeah.
died.
So he's fucking rotting, and all the doctors like, nah, bro. And
No, bro.
Dr. Percy was like, I'll do it. I will do it for science.
I will
I
take
owe this man that much to open him up.
I will
He
take
might have
one.
ate a baby, but I will open this man up.
They find the baby, it's alive. Hello!
Someone deserves some kind of honor.
It's a teenager.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling.
Yeah, no, he would take that scalpel, just cut his open stomach open, and he's like, look at this photograph.
I've been in here
Chad
long enough
Kroger.
to develop photographs. It's a dark room. His belly.
So anyway, the autopsy begins. Dr. Percy, before even cutting him open, he noticed that when Tarrare's mouth was open, you could visibly see into his stomach through his esophagus.
He was just
Oh,
straight
like,
running.
My God.
Yeah, he opened his
How?
mouth. It was like, that's his stomach.
Look at
He's
that
a living
photograph.
big bag.
That's weird.
Yeah. And then when he cut open into Tarrare, his body was almost completely filled with pus.
Oh my God.
That was probably because of the tuberculosis, because that's what tuberculosis
yeah.
does.
Right, makes
It
you all pustulous.
makes you all pussy.
Good word.
But,
Pustulous.
pustulous.
It's a great word.
It's a fucking walking pimple.
Yeah.
Red swollen pimple.
He sifted around the pus organs.
Was that in his job description?
Yeah, he sifted around all those pus organs, and Percy noticed that he had an abnormally large liver and gallbladder.
That makes sense.
And his stomach was humongous.
Yeah.
It basically was the entirety of his abdomen.
Oh,
Like
a hefty bag.
Yeah. Then it was also covered in ulcers.
Oh,
Eat enough
interesting.
babies, they're gonna claw their way out a little bit.
For reference, most of your abdomen should be your large intestine, but
Yep.
you were saying it was
That's mainly stomach
for
Yeah.
Tarrare.
for Tarrare. So you might be asking, what disease or deformity did Tarrare have? Right? I mean, this guy's a weirdo.
What did this guy have?
What did this guy have?
I'm gonna say it's something that began with hyper.
You're close. But basically, there were a few people that actually, and these people might appear on our podcast later, that had this really strange stomach abnormality.
Good word.
Okay.
But in current modern medicine, we don't know. There's been no modern case of what Tarrare's been.
Honest to goodness X-Man.
So modern doctors believe that he had hyperthyroidism.
Hey, I called it! For fuck's sake.
Yeah, you
hyper.
did.
So he had hyperthyroid, which basically describes the whole fucking sweating and hot skin and extreme appetite.
Yeah, thyroid's a throat organ.
Yeah, but that doesn't really rule out the whole fucking huge
He
fucking
had a sleeping
stomach.
bag stomach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Your throat
Like-
doesn't explain your gut being the size of a fucking
Yeah.
That's just
beanbag.
God being like, "That'd be awesome." This guy could eat like 70 hot pockets.
This would be funny.
I'm gonna make it happen.
Oops.
You know how many Totinos he could fucking fit in this?
Other people think that he might have had a damaged amygdala. What the fuck is this thing in your fucking
Medulla
head?
oblongata?
No,
Amygdala.
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 A McDonald's.
Wait, amygdala or medulla oblongata?
Yeah, medulla
See, I was right.
oblongata.
Yeah, Mike said it.
Shit in the head.
Yeah, medulla oblongata. What does that control, Mike? Your feelings?
Nerves, I think, right?
I think it's your
Nerves?
feelings, and you might have felt hungry.
That's your
all the time.
serotonin juicy.
Yeah, so
We know what we're talking about. Fuck you.
if that's
Cite us on your thesis.
MLA citation.
if that's damaged, you might experience extreme hunger, but that still really doesn't describe, the
The
whole
physical
fucking
differences.
big stomach and skin that you can tie in a fucking bow around your stomach.
The human sail.
You ever seen like
Ooh.
you ever seen like an action figure?
Yeah.
You ever
Some.
put it in a Ziploc bag, made an action figure? It's kind of like that, you know?
This is my Ziploc bag action figure.
Yeah,
What's,
no,
what,
he's-
Tom, what's his name? What's the
He's,
Ziploc bag action figure name?
He's zippity doo let's get this off Disney ASAP.
I approve.
All right, and that is Tarrare.
God fucking damn it,
He's
Travis.
a gross
That's
boy.
a beautiful sexual man.
I mean, honestly, before we all make past judgment, I think that this dude was gross, but he tried to do his best. He joined the army. He was like, I gotta not be a trash monster.
Honestly, nothing was his fault.
No.
I'm pretty upset with you right now because we only make past judgments.
Well, but I'm saying, I'm justifying the fact that this guy isn't just a fucking baby eater. You know what I mean?
Sure.
What's the odds on that, Trap? What's the over-under on baby eating?
Not very good.
He ate a baby and was drinking people's blood. These guys are
All right.
fucking lunatics.
Mike, the
All
voice
right.
of reason.
Voice of reason over here.
Thank you, Mike.
Travis, how do we bring him back?
How do we bring him back?
Yeah.
With
Well-
Nathan's hot dog eating championship.
Yeah.
We just mix
basically-
baby flesh into the dogs.
Well, basically, you need to take Joey Chestnut. You need to take Joey Chestnut, the ultimate eater of today, and just like stick.
You have to give him a bowl of chromosomes every morning.
All right, you beat me
and
to it.
grilled
You beat me to it.
bacteria.
You beat me to it.
What's the
What a
breakfast cereal
cesspool,
called?
man.
Chromosomios?
Kicks. I don't know.
The one thing left.
There's more.
The one thing left. What would you name this boy as an
A
X-Man?
mozzarella man.
Oh, I like that. Mozzarella man. Mozzarella boy.
Fucking smelled. He fucking
Yeah, man.
What about you, Cody?
Gluttron.
Glutron.
Or Python. Spelled P-I-E thon.
But it's sex icon.
He was
Starring
very sexy.
Wolverine.
Mike, what do you
Cyclops.
think?
He was
the
very
sex
sexual.
icon.
The incredible piece of shit. I don't know.
The incredible
Wait.
piece of shit.
Wait, Mike, wait,
How
Mike.
creative.
It's a stinky boy, Stinky Pete.
Stanko the Clown.
Stinky Pete.
Stanko the Clown.
What about the
Stanko the Clown? That's fucking Oni, right?
What about the Incredibles?
Oh, just
Mr. Incredible.
yeah, just the Incredible.
I'm going with the Dump Star.
Let's see if we can workshop any more into this.
Mumbo number 5.
Yeah, no, Mumbo number 2.
Mumbo number.
Sandra and the Son,
number
bitch.
shit.
Yeah, number 2.
Cream of the Crip.
Yeah, so I had the most amount of time to think about what I'd call him as an X-Men.
Kramer
What do you think?
2.
Is he on the rebel? Is he on the good side or bad side? Magneto or Prophet?
Well, no, I mean he's on the good side. I would call him Joseph Gordon-Levitt
Why so?
because his metabolism was like Premium Rush.
Oh wow. Thank you for that.
No arguments there. Very sound logic.
Yeah, dude, it's
cannot
just Joey
argue.
Gordon. Joey Gordon in Manhattan with a bike.
So can you do like a mock X-Men intro debuting this?
Remember how cool that sounded?
This Mongoloid man.
Yeah, it's kind
Suck
of
my
monotonous.
dick, I had a baby.
Yeah, well, that guy's dead now.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the date?
And so's the baby,
What's
most
the date you
likely.
got for his
When
death
did he
there?
die?
Oh,
Death
shit, I
date?
didn't even tell you when he died.
yeah,
No,
Google it real
you're,
quick.
You're fucking up.
Well, no. I kind of did, because it was 1798, which is when that boy Percy visited him. He died a couple weeks after Percy visited.
You're just in time.
1798 confirmed. Though.
1798 confirmed.
Okay.
We don't know when he exactly was born, but he died in
I
1798.
feel like he wasn't born. He just congealed at like the base of a stump tree.
he crawled out of a escargot birthing.
Yeah.
He crawled out of a silk French sock that his dad was trying to
Yeah.
shoot one off in.
He was
He's only got
quintuplets that
half the
formed
amount of
together
chromosomes.
in the womb. It was just 4 people in one.
Yeah,
You know, it
pretty
usually
much.
takes a sperm and an egg. It's just 2 sperm that grew up.
Well, no, well,
Yeah, this 2 sperms said, fuck this egg, and they kissed each other.
And each of his legs are like the flagella of the sperm, just like all noodly. Like, all right.
Come at me, California.
Do you have any cats?
All right,
He
cool.
sounds
Well,
like old Greg to all of us. Everybody did impressions.
he's all old Greg.
you got anything to eat?
Yeah, I eat children out
right.
of shoes.
Travis, that was a very fun episode.
Yeah,
Fucking
dog.
Thank you for
Christ,
doing this
dude.
research for us.
Disturbing.
Travis, where did you find this man? What did you search to
Yes.
get this man? This horrible
How
man?
is your Google search engine tainted?
I
Let
could've-
us know.
I could have lived my whole life without knowing about this.
Same, samesies.
Well, basically, I used the internet.
No.
I did it, dog. This is Roast Mortem. I use the internet.
That's
we
what we
use
do.
Wikipedia over here.
We goddamn
Beautiful.
3018 right now.
All right,
No,
well,
I found him on the internet. He was gross.
found him on the internet.
That's fun.
Well,
Did you type in gross abominations and humanism? Like, what did you search?
Typed in
I was
Glutron.
searching.
I feel like there's a funny story there.
I was searching cannibals, and he popped up.
he popped
He
out.
popped up.
Popped up.
That dude popped his whole life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck's
Well, that was delicious. That made me very hungry, Travis.
Yeah. Well, do you want to go to Applebee's?
Yeah, let's go to Applebee's.
Outback?
All right,
So
cool.
thank you very much for tuning into the Roast Mortem podcast coverage of. Thank you for tuning into the Roast Mortem coverage of Tarrare.
Tom, where can we find you?
You can find me at Sauntcht, SAUNTCHT on Twitter.
You can find me at travistarrare.org at gmail.com.
You can find me, Cody, at Cody McCann on Twitter. CODYMCCANN.
And you can follow me on Twitter at Mike Regan with 2 N's.
And Chris, how can we find you on the internet?
Oh, you can find me. I do podcasts on YouTube under Video Vomit.
Yeah.
Gaming stuff. I do Twitch, Video Vomit, all of it.
All the
stuff.
video
It's all
on
under
it.
video vomit.
All good
Instagram as
stuff.
well?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Insty.
There you go.
Twitter, I'm Greytel, GREYTEL, and 2 underscores.
Find this man.
Hell.
It's been a total pleasure having
Catch
you
me
here.
if you can.
Absolutely,
Yes.
dude. Catch it. That's a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, and he does a thing with his dick.
What does he do with his dick?
He like
dances.
and Catch Me If You Can. He takes an airplane and he forgets his dick in the airport, and he gets
That's how
he
he's
gets
caught.
well, no, he gets
That's how
very
he's
his
caught.
dick gets very long, and he uses that to his advantage.
Right.
Wink, wink.
What's that one where he puts it on the table and he just presses the head of it
Like silly putty into the
That's Man in the
Snoopies.
Iron Mask.
It's fucking
Man in the Iron
an
Mask.
hour- yeah.
Man in the Iron Mask.
Man in the Iron
That's
Condom.
Titanic Jr.
All right, you can find us all collectively at RoastMortemCast on Twitter or Instagram, or you can reach out to us on Gmail, roastmortemcast@gmail, and you can chill with us.
You send us a letter. I'm not part of it.
We'll tell you. If it has to do with you, we got your number.
We'll forward you.
But thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you have a sexual day.
Danky, shaney,
Or night.
doggy.
Have a sexual night.
Yeah, or
sex.
night.
Yeah, have a sexual evening,
night.
have a sexual
Yeah, exactly.
Tarrare, don't eat babies, don't eat cats.
That's right.
Don't eat baby
Thank you.
cats.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Hi there. Do you like what you just heard? We'd like to hear back from you.
Yeah! You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram.
Yeah,
At
that's it.
Roast Mortem Cast.
Yeah, that's right.
That's us. That's us.
And if you tag us on either one of those social platforms, we will write an obituary for you.
You sexy corpse, you.
Yeah, write in. We're going to write an obituary for you. Make sure you tell a friend. Give us a subscription.
Yeah, let us know how we're doing. How you're doing, too. I want to know how I'm doing, how you're doing.
It's just a good old no one doing fest.
A no one doing fest. That's right.
Don't do it. Do it.
Yeah.
For me.
Stick around right now for some obituaries and some outtakes.
Here we go.
Oh, shit. Some people died. Ghost Childs. Hey, Tom, thanks for that Fago. You know,
Good stuff.
You know, at the end of the episode, we like to drink some Fago.
Like
put on
most
some
shit, it
face
comes in a
paint.
can.
Yeah, so you made it to the end of the episode. We aren't Insane Cloud Posse boys. We're not juggalos. But if you are,
We're professionals.
drink Fago. So yeah, now we got a whole bunch of obituaries to do.
Yeah, let's blast them.
Let's blast them out.
Okay, first up, we got Nico from Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, hello.
Now, she contacted us through Instagram. The best handle I've ever heard of in my life.
Yeah.
Laid my tiny little shrimp eyes on, which is poop mixed with pee.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Right? Isn't that beautiful?
There's
Wow.
a cadence to it.
Poetic.
Mixed with pee. It's good stuff. All right, so tell you how she died. When we checked out her Instagram, she's into like metal stuff, as we are.
Yeah.
Here, and by we I mean me, because you guys are all soft. Yeah. So I'll tell you about the most metal way to die. Nico's unnamed friend, a real bad person, as a joke, brought Nico to a Fish concert.
Oh
no.
How rude!
Yeah. Carini had a lumpy head.
Right. So she's like, okay. Nico is like, she's like, okay, I'll hang out for 10 minutes. I'll get a beer and I'll go. Doesn't even make it 10 minutes in. She's standing there and in a blind rage. She's just like, the fish sucks dog cocks.
All right.
And guess who's in the audience?
Who?
The president of PETA.
Oh shit.
Who
Of
hears
course.
dog cocks and
Yeah.
automatically goes, someone's hurting a dog.
Cox.
I have to change this.
I would think you're pleasuring a dog.
So, like, since 3/4 of the people at Fish concerts are PETA folk, he collects his little goons, and they'll take Nico back to a conveniently located euthanasia place.
Oh, convenient.
Yeah, they're just gonna take her out of her misery. You know how
Right there.
PETA does. You know, instead of taking care of animals, they just kill them.
Yeah.
That's fine, but they're gonna do it worse. So guess what they do?
What'd they do?
Oh, I'm waiting.
Well, they rip off Nico's skin.
Oh.
You mean?
Like, yeah, they're trying to be like, oh, yeah, furs and stuff. Guess what? Nico's not human. She's made of metals.
Oh,
she's a Terminator.
Like heavy metals.
She's made of heavy metal. She's been listening to so much metals that her skeleton is just metals.
Oh, like Wolverine.
Yeah, so she's like, oh, I got so much strength now, I can just beat shit up. Because she sees, like, the abilities she has now. So she's punching her way out. She ends up, like, creaming up the whole joint.
Got it.
And then she's like, all right, these fuckers are creamed. Let me just walk down to the bar and get a few shots of whiskey.
Yeah.
Cream
She
fuckers
does
means
that.
whiskey.
She's all roboted out. Robot walking down the street.
Ooh.
Walks into the bar. Bartender. Fear of robots. Immediately shoots her in the face with a shotgun.
Oh no!
The anti-robot shotgun.
And the metal just melted.
Yeah, it's all because her friend brought her to a Fish concert.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. You don't bring
Find
your friends
out you're
to Fish
inhuman when your
concerts.
friends bring you to a Fish concert.
That's right. Well, rest in peace, Nico. Thank you for listening. We appreciate it. And,
R.I.P.
I don't know. It's so not metal to say something metal to someone else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
fuck yeah. Like, if I threw up horns or something,
I know, it's so lame.
yeah.
Metal!
It's not metal. Thanks, Nico. Go fuck yourself.
I'll go next. We got Brandy Bigby on Twitter, and she praised our Sonny Bean episode and left us a very nice comment,
Oh, yeah.
which is lovely. On Twitter, on the Twatters.
On Twatty.
And she's from Houston, and Houston is fucking hot right now.
V-hot.
So I got this for her. This is how she did. So it's so hot in Houston. She was just walking down the street, you know, trying to wave down a Mr. Softy to try and relieve some of the heat.
Oh, wait,
But lo and
mine is
behold-
a softie.
But lo and behold, all the tar in the asphalt flash liquefied, and a whirlpool effect began. And it just pulled everything down into the depths of the Houston infrastructure, like cars, other cars, and even Brandy Bigby herself.
Oh,
In her
man.
car?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right.
In
Here
her
in my
PT Cruiser.
Oh, she's got a
She's got a PT Cruiser.
You suck.
So she was pulled down into the depths, into the dank Houston infrastructure, where actually the fabled lost subterranean city of El Dorado lies. Did you know that, Travis?
I didn't know that. That's like the city where they cream everywhere, right?
I believe it's pronounced El Doroidus.
El Deltoids is the subterranean, and all the undead natives blamed Brandy Bigby for the sudden tar and asphalt downpour, the deluge of roadwork. So
Well, of course, she's a dick that fell into the hole.
yeah, you don't do that. You don't do that after the tar flash liquefies.
Yeah.
So she was sacrificed to the undead god of hot tar by the restless undead natives. Rest in peace, Brandy Bigby.
Who's the god of tar?
El Dorado cigarettes.
El Dorado
Rolled gold.
cigarettes.
The rolled gold of El Dorado cigarettes.
She tartar.
She taught her. All right, and our last person to be obituarized
Bring it home, Travis.
is Lisa from Minnesota. She reached out to us on Twitter and Instagram. Double.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna kill her twice?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Let's do it.
All right. So I noticed that she liked board games, and you know these adult board games, the ones that are very intense.
You mean
right?
like Monopoly Advanced?
Yeah, like Pirates of Catan, Monopoly.
Canopoly.
But she was like, oh, whatever. I'm gonna keep it regular. You know, she's got kids. Let's play some Candyland, right?
Easy.
Yeah, Candyland, easy.
Easy.
So she's playing it. She rolls a 6 and 9.
You fucked up.
Oh shit.
So-
I thought that was a spinner. That was a colored spinner.
Yeah, but
Oh, there's an advanced version.
There's an advanced version.
Right.
Yeah, this is not for
There's
children.
69. side down.
69. So she gets sucked into the Candyland, and now we're adult Candyland, right?
Right.
So candy is meth and cocaine.
Oh.
Yeah. So she is in the Candyland right now. She doesn't even want to do these drugs. They're illegal. But like they're just going into her. Like the atmosphere is
Sounds
made-
like a Jumanji.
They're bad for your teeth.
but drugs.
She's getting she's getting fucking jazzed, you know, like,
Jazzed up.
right? And so on her trip down Candyland, she's all fucking yacked out, and she meets Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and Hunter S. Thompson down there, he's just normal, like because you know he understands the atmosphere.
Okay.
He's dead, you know, so he doesn't really need to breathe.
Yeah. It's just enough meth to keep his eyes open.
Exactly. And he says, Lisa, I have a quest for you. You must duel the true and rightful monarch of America, Aaron Burr.
Whoa!
Oh shit. We're getting history on this
What
one.
a duelist, Aaron Burr.
And because Aaron Burr was our king and
Okay, hold on, what are you
the
doing?
proper monarch of America,
Yeah.
they went and dueled it off, and history repeats itself, dog.
How did Aaron Burr handle himself?
Aaron Burr shot her dead
Oh.
with heroin needles.
One of those meth bullets.
Yeah, one of those meth 8 balls.
What?
Meth heroin 8 balls.
Overdosed projectile. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Goddamn. Well, rest in peace, Lisa.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. What was it? Bridget Big Boy Titties?
Wonderful. Brandy Bigby.
Brandy
Thank you.
Bigby, I'm sorry. And Nico, poop is mixed with pee.
You're fucking dead.
Pee,
Yeah,
pee,
you're all
pee,
dead.
poo, poo.
And we love you very much.
Thanks for
Yeah.
listening.
All right, so if you like Tarrare, he's a gross little idiot. You should listen to Mr. Marlon Brando. That's an episode. Insert the number Tom with a robot voice that's cool and echoes
Or
for
no,
a while.
no, Travis, just count to 41, and then Tom will insert the right side.
All right, I don't know the episode, but listen to fucking Marlon Brando because he ate gross shit. Probably not as gross as Tarrare. He's eating cats and shit, but, you know, that's fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, he did eat a toad.
Yeah, he did. I forgot about that.
We're going out. Yeah. Pretty gross eaters.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, let's roll along. Thanks for listening.
Bon appetit.
Stick around for takes.
Thank you, Shane.
Congratulations to us. We are the best podcast that you can find in this basement. Someone
Get those armpit things.
Oh, Amazing Spider-Man.
I am so high.
I can hear heaven.
It's been a while.
I can hear heaven.
Is that the lyrics?
That's what you just said.
I know. That's the lyrics, right?
I don't know.
That's a different
Out
song.
of context, that's fucking funny.
All right.
All right, let's move along.
Yeah. All right.
Got enough shit rock
Oh
out of us.
fuck. All right,
You ever get shit under your fingernail?
You ever
dude.
get
It
finger?
never goes away.
Never goes away.
Never
you
goes
need
away.
to
That's
just
true.
amputate those fingers and try again.
It's
Why
there.
didn't
It's
you
like
get
a phantom limb. Look, I'm not going to get into details, but what I'll say is that once you get shit under your fingernails, you're going to have a phantom limb forever.
Yeah.
You
Chris
can't
is
smell
looking.
it. I
Still
can.
there.
Check
Oh my
those
god.
nails.
Yeah, I look like.
Well, I'm just saying. You ever go to the bathroom the next day and you're like, wow, my dick smells like shit.
Yeah.
Does Wolverine's
Who said
regen
Wolverine's cut, though?
grow back his foreskin?
twice as
Absolutely.
much.
Yo, tweet
Yeah.
Marvel.
Is that when you say
extra.
twice? Is that double the length or double the thickness?
Ew, foreskin double the weight.
No, well,
If it's double the thickness, it's
he's-
an 8 skin.
he's tried.
It's an 8 skin.
Yeah, he's tried multiple times. Basically, he has to roll it. He sticks it into his shoe.
Right in.
Nobody wants to talk to Wolverine after they've seen that peen.
Right in.
Where'd we
let-
leave off?